What up guys, how you guys doing? I'm Thales and we're back with another how to slice. In today's how to slice video, we're going to be checking out some awesome mecha hamsters. So let's go to the video. So this is the Spiderbot. As you can see, this is a really nice model to print, and in this video we're going to be checking out the best print settings. So this is a really big model. I was not able to fit in the 220 by 220 millimeter build plate. So in this video, we're going to be checking out this model in a 256 by 256 millimeter build plate. So let's go. So over here in layer height, we're going to be printing this model at 0.2 millimeters because this model, we do not need to reduce this value. We're going to be printing at the standard 0.2 millimeters so we can get a good quality print and a really fast print. Going over to perimeters, we're going to be printing this model at 3 vertical shells so we can get a really dense and really rigid model actually. So if a kid throws it in the wall, it's not going to break. Going over to infill, we're going to be increasing to 10% with a gyroid infill pattern. Right here on skirt and brim, this model does not need any brim because it's got a good surface of contact to the build plate. But this part right here doesn't have the best surface of contact to the build plate. If you take a look, it's only connected to right here. So we're gonna have to add some support right here to this model to hold, but we can be adding a little bit of a brim just to help if you have some bad adhesion issues. So first off, before adding brim, I do recommend always cleaning your build plate with some isopropylic alcohol or detergent just to remove all of the dust and oils from your finger that will impact the bad adhesion. And I would recommend, if you could, just make sure that your printer is really well leveled because that's going to impact a lot the bad adhesion. So always do that. Always clean your build plate and make sure it's well leveled. So we're going to be adding brim just to this model because all of the other models do not need any brim. So I'm going to show you right now how to do that. Go over here to add settings. So right click, go to add settings, skirt and brim type, brim width, and add a 5 millimeter brim. This is optional. This is just to help. We're going to be adding a little bit of support to this model, but by adding a brim, it's going to help secure this model down to the build plate. Going over to the print settings, we're not going to be adding any brim, but we're going to be adding support. We have added brim just to the model, not to all models right here. So this is great. Going over to support material, we're not going to be auto-generating support material. We're going to generate support material. So right here, just generate support material. Right here in style, we're going to select organic just because this model it has a lot of curvatures. So organic is great. We're going to be reducing just to 2 so it's easier to remove. And if you have a good settings, you can be printing with your custom settings that you find great. Feel free to do so. Going over to speed, we do not need to reduce any of the speed. So in support material, let's draw our support material. So if you go right here, paint on support, increase the highlight by overhang. Right here, we can be adding some support to this part that do not have any connection, any contact to the build plate to help. This part right here doesn't need too much support, but we're going to be adding right here. I have increased the brush size so it's easier to paint. So this is nice. What you can do is if you're painting correctly, you can just hold shift and click. It's going to erase. So this is really nice. So our model is ready to print. This model right here, this is a bridge, so we do not need to add any support. So we are ready. Let's slice. So as you can see, we have sliced. It's going to take 1 day and 2 hours to print. If we go down the layers, you see that it's going to print quite nice. All of the overhangs your printer can print perfectly fine. And this part right here is going to help a lot, the support, and this optional brim is going to help secure this model down So this is great. So grab a really nice filament that you have laying around and print this model. So the models are ready to print. Make sure to check out stlflix.com for more models like this one, and I'll see you in another one.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STL Flix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.